Hey friends, so now a friend of mine called me yesterday and asked me the following question. Para, you know we are almost 40 and I want to get a job as a data analyst, but I don't have time to go to university and get a degree, so how to get hired as a data analyst fast and without degree? As you might already know, the job market right now is really bad, so that means the companies are hiring only people with experience, and at the same time they think that AI gonna replace all the juniors. And sadly, a lot of people are stuck in this loop. I need a job to get experience, but without experience I cannot get a job. So how are we gonna solve this dilemma? And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Bara and I have been working with data for around 17 years, leading big data projects in big companies here in Germany. And just last month I have left my leading role at Mercedes-Benz to focus fully on making content like this. Now, as a project lead and product owner, I have to interview hundreds of candidates, data analysts, data engineers, to join the project. And because the projects were enterprise and very complex, I was also searching for only experienced people. But in reality, I met a lot of candidates in interviews without experience, but still they are promising talents. Have a look to this picture. This is part of my team in India. Most of them, my project was their first real project, and for sometimes even their first job. So I want you really to understand it is totally possible to get a job without experience and even without degree. So the question is how? Now, of course, I'm gonna be, as usual, very honest with you. The old way doesn't work anymore. So just taking some courses, writing a resume and applying for hundreds of jobs, this is not enough. Today, the game totally changed. You need to show an evidence, a proof that you can actually do the job, and as well, you need to show how you think. So, for example, as a data analyst, you need to show how you think as an analyst. So now let me show you how to do it step by step. All right, the starting point is 0. So no knowledge, no certificates, no experience, nothing. And the target is very simple. You want to get hired as a data analyst and enter a company. Now, I split this timeline into 2 phases. The first phase is gonna be sequential phase. So you do one thing at a time. And the second phase is gonna be parallel phase where you do multiple things together. And the changing point is when you start applying for jobs. So now, let's start with the first phase where you focus on one thing at a time. And you start by learning new skills. So the first skill that is expected from you is Excel. It is the easiest way on how to work with data, like cleaning up the data, do some calculations and build some charts. And the next skill is SQL, or sometimes we call it SQL. This is more advanced on how to work with the data. Most of the company's data are stored inside databases, and SQL is the language in order to interact with the data. So you have to learn the language. And the third one is data visualization tool. This could be Power BI or Tableau. This is the time where you turn the data into beautiful dashboards and reports in order to explain what happens and show the results to the business users. So once you learn those 3 skills, you can say with confidence, I can work with data. And now after that, you move to projects. And here you want to make 2 really good projects. The first project, you can use SQL to do exploratory data analysis, EDA. So you grab a dataset and you start exploring these datasets by answering real business questions. And you do the whole thing using SQL. The second project is a dashboard. So you take Power BI or Tableau in order to make, like for example, a dashboard for the sales, or another one to analyze the customer behavior and stuff like that. Now, doing those 2 projects are really important because you're gonna understand finally why I'm learning those new skills. And as well, you're gonna start thinking like a data analyst, which is very important. You know what are the business questions and how to answer them using data. So with the projects, we reach the second goal where you can say, I can think like an analyst. Now, this video is sponsored by DataCamp, so thank you so much for that. If you want to break into data analytics without university degree and you want to learn all those skills in one place, I highly recommend DataCamp. What makes it unique is how interactive and hands-on the platform is. Like for example, the associate data analyst in SQL track. You will go from 0 to job ready by actually learning how to code SQL directly in your browser without any setup, like joining and manipulating data, window functions, building real-world projects like analyzing the student mental health and the sales trends. And once you complete your track, you can prove your skills with the DataCamp's industry-recognized data analyst certification. Check out the links in the description. You can even enjoy the 25% discount with my code. Okay, so now the next step, we have to build our proof. So here you need to build a simple portfolio, and here you need to focus on those 3 things. You have to build your portfolio using free things like GitHub or Notion, or if you have enough time, you can build very basic websites. Second, you have to document your projects clearly, explaining the problem, the steps, the tools you used, and what are the outcomes. And a third thing that you can do is actually get certified, like I recommend the Microsoft Power BI certificate. So with that, your portfolio showing two kinds of proofs, the projects and as well the certificates. And from my point of view as an interviewer,
you would come down and interview for a job we have opening up in corporate.
Wow. Or I'm going to be more interested on the projects that you have done than the certificates. The certificates are going to be important maybe for the HR and the managers. They want to see some proof, but I want to see in the projects how exactly you do things. So actually both of them are important, but I think the projects are way more important than certificates. But if you can do both of them, then this is great. So with this, we reach a third goal where you can say, now I have a proof. And now the last phase, you're going to make yourself look hireable. So you're going to create a solid one-page resume, focus on projects. Currently, there are many best practices in how to prepare this page. So a nice photo, nice headline, and a summary of the things that you can do. And by the way, since we are talking about LinkedIn and social media, make sure that you are not invisible. So that means from the start until the end, always make posts about what you are doing. What are the new skills you learned, what you are building, the projects, what are the next steps, connect with people like you. So make sure to not hide, go public and connect with others. Who knows what happens? So now everything up to this point was sequentially. So you focus on one thing 100% of your time, and of course no rushing. And now of course the question how long this takes, it really depends on your availability, but I can say this might take like around half a year. And now we can say you are ready to start applying for this job. And my recommendation for you in this phase is to not get emotional about rejections and as well no reaction to your application. And I can tell you from the start of my career, it took me around 100 applications between the first job and the second job, even though that I have few experience. So a lot of applications were not answered, I got few rejections and as well few interviews. This is all part of the process, this is how the game, so don't get emotional, stay focused and keep progressing. And of course, as you are applying for jobs, you will not like sit and wait for answers, you have to keep growing. So we're gonna do things here parallelly and we split it like this. So now I'm gonna say 30% of your time focus on extending your skills. So go deeper in SQL, Power BI, and start learning some basics how to work with data using Python and Pandas, and add new skills about AI and especially prompt engineering. And 50% of your time improve your projects. So maybe extend your projects with new stuff or start completely new one using new tools. So invest half of your time doing projects, and the rest of your time, 20%, keep improving your portfolio and keep customizing your resume. So as you can see in this phase, we are doing things parallelly. We keep improving and growing until you get interviewed and as well you get hired. And since we are talking about interviews, here are my thoughts about it. I will not go on the classical Q&A, but here is the mindset. So now treat the whole process as a learning process. At the start, it might be, let's say, hard, embarrassing, bad, but as you go to the next interviews, you have your lesson learned and as well you improve. Now, one thing that I want you to master and prepare before going to the interviews is how to explain the projects. So you start by explaining the problem of the projects, what you want to solve, what tools you use to do the projects, and then take them in your process, how you have done it, and explain the results, what you have found. So take them end to end in this story and make sure that you are explaining your thought process in each step. With that, you are telling that you can think like an analyst, you can do things at the job, and now try as much as you can as you are explaining the whole projects to have some confidence. So don't panic as you are explaining for your friend or something. So full confidence, and very important, full ownership. This is something that a lot of people like to see from the candidate, that they are owners. They can trust you by giving you the work and you can do the whole work end to end without asking a lot of questions and help. So the confidence and ownership, this is as well one of the keys to get you hired. Okay, no more cafe, we have to wrap things up. As you can see, you can start totally from zero, no experience, no degree, and at the same time, it is not enough to only make courses and start applying for jobs. You have really to stand out of the crowd by providing providing some proof like portfolio projects and those stuff. And as long as you are focused and you are improving, you are not stopping and giving up, I totally believe this is doable. From all my friends and my colleagues, I never saw someone that's like pushing and at the end didn't get a job. If you follow me in LinkedIn, I share like a lot of story where people are getting hired. Every day I get a message or an email where people are thanking me for the project that I'm doing in YouTube, and they recently got hired as a data analyst or data engineer. So it is totally doable. Just believe in yourself, keep pushing and improving, and you will get there. So now if you want to learn all those skills and do projects, follow me in this channel because I provide everything that I know from the last 17 years. You can find courses, you can find projects, and if you want to support my work, then subscribe, like, and comment. This really helps by reaching other people like you, and keep pushing on me to provide those materials. If you're still watching, then you are amazing. Thank you so much for that. And if you are searching for a job, I wish you best of luck. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.